Something that I probably should have said a long time ago. They feel the same. A 2845 19 tooth pinion steel slipper, 17 tooth pinion. This is the EMBT motor in it. Cars that I built, but these are the ones that are like true track cars. Most likely, I think it's this motor. I have the feeling that this motor. Okay, so let's go over some WLs and how I set them up. So this one actually is not completely done. This one is running. This is a 9 offset wheel with a rally tire. So this one's going to be set up more of for like an EMB style, like an EMBT style, like a truggy. So I'm going to put a truggy body on this, I believe, just with the rally style tires, and just set it up for track. I'm going to try to run it for track. If it doesn't feel right, then I'm going to switch it over to dirt, because these are technically, that's something that I probably should have said a long time ago. There is a difference between the WLs and LCs. I would say that the WLs are definitely geared more for dirt. They're a little bit faster, they have a little bit more torque, and it's kind of just like I guess higher speed vehicle, but it doesn't have the same performance an LC does. So I don't really know exactly how to explain that, but I think it comes down to probably the shocks. I think the shocks are probably the biggest issue with these cars. And it's not an issue, it's just they're set up differently from the actual LC ones. LC ones are going to have a smaller spring, a little bit stiffer, and these over time, when they start getting dirt in them and everything, they start to just stick. So they don't have the compression that you would like from like an actual off-road shock and spring setup. So brand new, they feel great, but once they start getting dirty, then they're kind of a nightmare. So that's probably one of the biggest issues that I've noticed on WLs. The gearing inside, those are pretty solid, almost bulletproof. Never chipped one. Running always, well, this one has a slipper now, but I've always run just a direct drive, and I've never chipped a tooth on either inputs or either one of the gears inside. So gearing is actually pretty strong inside. This one is running the Rlaarlo slipper. I purchased it before I realized that Gem RC has one. Gem RC actually has just the slipper itself, the slipper assembly, not the motor mount. And I think Rlaarlo charges like $20-25. Gem RC charges like $6 or $7. So if you're gonna get one, definitely get the one from AliExpress. Gem RC has it. And when you get it, you probably want to set your slipper clutch also. So don't assume that these are set factory the way that there should be. Just set it the way that your car should respond correctly. So everything does look tight here. This is a modified case. You can use it, you just have to file down just the inside piece right here to accommodate your top deck. This is a Basher Queen top deck. I have another one that I'm going to put on the Rlaarlo. I purchased the last two, so unfortunately these will not be made anymore from Basher Queen. But my understanding is someone else is actually going to be taking it on, which is M2C. I'm not sure if they're going to actually make the WL carbon fiber, but we'll find out. We'll see. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they make some LC stuff too. That'd be really cool. So that's this one right here. This is a long wheelbase WL, and it's running I think it's a 35 or 45 amp ESC, and it's running a 17 tooth pinion. This is the EMBT motor in it with the steel slipper. So this one does go fast. It doesn't feel quick off the line. Well, technically with the 17 it actually does feel quick off the line. So this one can be used with the truggy tires or just the rally tires. I'm still figuring a body combination for this one, and this one really hasn't been like truly tested yet. I just kind of built it just to see what it looked like, see what it feel like. And so this one possibly a track car, but most likely it's probably going to be better suited for dirt. So that is the WL long wheelbase. Let's go WL short wheelbase. So WL short wheelbase, you guys have seen this one already. This was a adjustable motor mount, 15 tooth pinion, 6200 kV. This is a JX servo The small servo, that one's probably one of their best ones. That's the 1181 MG. So very inexpensive, affordable, good servo. 1500 battery, 35 amp ESC. Running steel gears on the inside. These are actually running the Rlaarlo steel gears, which is just the WL steel gears. They put shims in them, so there's less play on the inside. So that's the reason why I wanted to go with these and give them a shot. This one is also running Schumacher smaller wheels, smaller tires, not wheels, tires. So this one is set up for track. This one's really good around the track. So I haven't tried these tires yet. I tried to get it one good run, but I didn't use blue Loctite, so my bolt came shooting out. Okay, then this one does not have a personality either, so I'm working on painting one for this guy. And so I have some faceless cars over here. And the last one, this is the Rlaarlo. The AMX12. Running the Fly Color ESC. I'm actually running the 25 amp ESC. Every time I feel this steering, it's so weird. Okay, so this is running the 25 amp ESC from Fly Color. Again, this one has a lot of download torque. This motor can run the 25 amp with the fan, just to make sure that it isn't overheat. It's running a 19 tooth right now, so I'm running the 2845 19 tooth pinion steel slipper, Fly Color 25 amp ESC. Let's see what else is on here. That's pretty much it. These are the clay tires that came with my 12B1. So I'm going to be probably trying to turn this into a truggy also. And man, I can just tell right now, just by, I think it's the weight of this battery. Let's see. No, they feel the same. Yeah, so it doesn't feel that much different. And this is going to be a truggy version of the EMBT. And oh, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I do have a buggy body also, so we'll try that one out and we'll see if that looks better as a truggy or a buggy. But these are all my setups. These are all my my better cars. I do have high boxings. I have a lot of cars that I've built, but these are the ones that are like true track cars. And I'm still working on the WLs and the Rlaarlo. I got this one to run good around the track. I still don't really care for it that much. And most likely, I think it's this motor. I have the feeling that this motor is just not hitting it for me. So what I'll probably do is put a 2845. I have a 5900 kV. So if I do run that, I'll probably try that one on the 17 tooth. Or possibly a 15, but I think the 17 would probably feel good on that motor. Running that motor along with this car, I think it would actually make it actually perform pretty well, just for acceleration and everything. So we're trying to get this one track worthy. It's not exactly an LC, but it does have potential. It just needs, you know, for its price point, you do have to put some more money into it to make it like even capable of driving like really well. So it's a good car. It's a little bit overpriced still, in my opinion. So for me, I would much rather recommend someone to just build a WL, because with the same amount of money that you put into this, you could actually get really good parts. The EMB truggy motor, that one's, oh man, that motor in this car makes this car scream. This ESC is okay. It can be, you know, upgraded to something better. But, you know, for the complete value and everything you're getting total in this car, you're actually getting a lot better package compared to buying the Rlaarlo. So I'd highly recommend, if you haven't tried to do it yet, just build one. Just build one from, you know, one of the cars that are already available. If you get one of the cars that are out, one of the current ones, then I would probably recommend just changing the ESC out and changing the transmitter out, and you should have a really good driving car. And then from there, it's just a matter of getting all your shock settings and everything correct, dialed into whatever terrain you drive on. I think that's pretty much it for the WLs. So, alright, short wheelbase, long wheelbase, and the Rlaarlo, the AMX-12. So, pretty good. Not bad cars. I think I would highly recommend a WL build over anything that comes factory from WL itself. So, even if you can find like even one of the older WLs with the wrong pinions or the wrong receivers, transmitter receivers that are having range issues, I would even say pick one of those up, because to me those are the rollers that you could actually build upon, and you're going to get a much better value for the little bit you pay for it, and just upgrading it from there. And normally, again, when you upgrade a stock WL, first thing you want to get rid of is that ESC and the transmitter receiver. Get rid of those and you'll have a well controllable little mini RC. That's it.